As always, got my brother Hound Dawg Buck 50. This time we ain't in Georgia, man. We down here.
We're in my neck of the woods, South
His neck
Florida.
of the South Florida, baby. We down here for Don Marino's card, day 2.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Got a lot of stars in the house. Got a lot of great MCs in the house. You know what I mean? Battle rap community here. You know what I mean? Got a lot of media in the house. Different media in the house. I'm in the house. You know what I mean? What's going down today? Was you here yesterday?
No, I had some other live stream. Yeah, I checked some of the live stream. I had some prior engagements, but I made sure I made it out today.
Same here. It's 82 degrees at night.
Yeah, right.
It's dark out here and it's 82 in December. Can't ask for nothing better in the country than what we're getting right here. We got bullpen coming up. Shake the ranking. Once again, you were part of it. Who's your opponent this time?
Burns, the fireman.
Burns the Fireman. Yeah. Someone you familiar with? I think y'all battled on the same card before.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he battled on the card that I was on at the top of the year. When I battled Bars Major, he was on that card.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. Was it an easy study? Someone you can study easy for? You know, that you're already familiar with?
Yeah, I just have to. Once I know who the opponent is, I don't necessarily got to look at 100 battles.
Right.
I just have to have an idea of what I'm dealing with, and I can build a synopsis off of that.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Yeah, you ain't got to do 5 days.
No, I don't have to go through all that. You know.
1.5, 2.5 battles or so. You know what's what.
I'm a good observational type of person, so I can build a synopsis off that.
We got a nice 3-rounder coming up with that.
Yeah, we're gonna close out the year on a good note.
Yeah, that is the last joint of the year.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless I get a call on December 28th or something.
That's crazy. Yeah, that should be really interesting, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that, bro.
You gonna be in the building?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I wish there's another one of the midnight joints, man. That joint, the one we was leaving out one
Yeah.
Man, that shit was epic. But that was kind of fun, man. Sometimes you can get other things done, you know what I mean, that day. And
yeah, that's true. I never thought about it like that. You got the whole day.
Yeah. Like people do in the nightclub. Ain't nobody coming 7:55, 6:30. They pull when they want to. 10, 11, midnight, whatever.
True.
But that's kind of how I felt, man. I actually had some things to do that day. I pulled up right in time to catch everything. And I mean, man, you was the last ones out the parking lot. I was damn near 2 in the morning on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, I never thought about it in that regard, but you're right though.
You know, Bullpen do some interesting things, man. I like a lot of things they've done during the pandemic. They held it down. They had the first huge event, you know what I mean, when everyone was scared to go back outside. They did it, you know what I mean? And they kind of set the precedent for every other league to get back into it, you know what I mean, on a high level. But this is Shake the Rankings, and I've seen the matchups. The matchups are good, man. Do you think these Shake the Rankings events are benefiting all the MCs that are involved?
Well, you know what? I think the best way to sum that up is like they had that saying, time will tell. We will see how the future plays out.
Hindsight in the future,
Yeah.
we'll look back like, yo, we needed them Shake the Rankings. Got everyone to where they needed to be.
Because if we get 2023 and I'm still doing Shake the Rankings, then something's wrong.
You know what I like about this Shake the Rankings series and the newer Bulls? John loyal to y'all, but no one talks about how loyal y'all are to John too. I want to say John, just the league in general, everyone involved with Bullpen Battle League, Slick Will, Harriet, everybody. It's like y'all are there and present. When y'all say y'all want to do something, y'all show up to do it and get it done. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You know, he have a good amount of events, but he don't have a million events per year. He always makes sure he gets y'all in there a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He gonna rock with
I'm
appreciative. No matter how people perform, whether the performance turned out favorably or not, he makes sure you get back on. Everyone on that roster get back on again within the same calendar year. Some maybe a handful of times. So I gotta respect that. You know, I always hear people say, you know, John and Will and Harry and them, they give people a shot. You know, they loyal to people, but loyalty goes both ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes league owners can be loyal to the performers, but the performers ain't loyal back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, then you hear the problems. Then you hear like throwing that heat us off. He's loyal to y'all, but it's not like that with Bullpen. It's like a family environment, man. Y'all really look out for each other, and I appreciate that, man. I just want to say that. You know what I mean? I love that, man.
I can't
I
complain.
love that.
It's been a good year.
Yeah. Fact.
I just want to finish it off. know, Capital
Storm.
this last one.
Not to get into your business as far as what you're going to perform, you know what I mean, in them 3 rounds, but yeah, can we expect you to surprise you with something?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we just leave it. I want to know that from me. I don't care if they done that.
Yeah, it's gonna be something memorable.
That's all I want.
That's all I'm saying.
Good. Okay. And the way he become with his shit, he do some memorable shit right from the beginning.
Yeah, I guarantee
he jumped out on motherfuckers, bro.
I'm guaranteeing you that something's gonna be memorable. There's gonna be a few things I'm gonna do that's gonna be memorable.
Okay.
You know? And I try, you know, I try not to get caught into a trap of just writing my rhymes one way, to where it's like, okay, I know that he's gonna just say bars. So when you get bored, I'm like, okay, it's like art. It's like an album. I did one song this way, I'm gonna do this song this way. And I know, okay, this is gonna be the round where I'm gonna show you the artistic side. And it's gonna entertain you in a different way.
Yeah, I noticed the way you structure things is strategic. You don't just be rapping each round. It's like, oh, that was kind of different from the last round. Oh, there's a little bit of the first round in that third, and something I've never heard in that third. And you know what I mean? And something memorable that he said that I didn't expect to hear. So yeah, it's really entertaining. It's like you reading through a book.
Yeah.
And you rap. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be beautifully entertaining. I guarantee. When we talk about, in fact,
that ain't no shit talk.
Because
that's a problem.
We're a week away. It's funny. It's gonna be a week away when we talk about it, and you're gonna look back. You be like, you told me, and I agree. Watch. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's the important thing about these hip hop related interviews and stuff. Like, they span the test of time. Like, we say something today on a Saturday, December 4th. On December 11th, if what you said was going to happen come to pass, we can always check the game tape. Like, nah, you did say that.
It's gonna happen.
Not even that, but you'll see people in the comments like, yo, he did say that. I seen he did an interview with him in Florida, and he said that shit. It did happen, man. That's crazy. You know what I mean? People really respect that, man. Yeah, I see they lining up for the event. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting event. And who you look forward to seeing tonight at this event?
Well, I know there was supposed to be. I was coming to see my boy Adolf, but I think he was out with Fonz, but I don't think Fonz is gonna be here.
Right.
Fonz had an unfortunate incident with his family member. Yeah. So there's a lot of things going on, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Age is here from Chicago.
Okay, I told him so.
Yeah,
who's he battling?
Montega Bird from Miami. Yeah. Cat, I just shook hands when you walked by. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they gonna be going at it. You know, and that's gonna be interesting, man.
You was at the one last night?
Nah, I was checking out the live stream from the crib.
Okay.
Like you said, I had some previous engagements too.
But you was in town, or you just got in town today?
I just got in town tonight, this afternoon.
Oh, literally?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not even staying. I ain't get a room or nothing. I just got that rental over there.
Oh, so you driving back?
No. I got the red eye joint. 5 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So and I looked at the joint last night. That's why I made that decision. I looked at the joint last night, and they was walking out of here at 1 in the morning.
Okay.
So you know they probably out here at 2 in the morning. I'm just going to take with y'all, get all my interviews in, and boom, you know what I mean? Hit the airport,
Miami
get a rental back. Nah, Fort Lauderdale joint there. Because they switched the venue, I would have took Miami.
Okay. That's why I usually catch my shit when I go to Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. I know it's cheaper that way too. Yeah, we're going to go up in here, man.
This week's going to be very fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah. Shake the rankings, boom, pin battle.
Very excited.
It's going to be going down. Did they tell you whether or not that's going to hit caffeine or that's going to hit YouTube later?
Well, I don't know. I know usually, when they do it, they put their caffeine stream. I know it's not a streams up.
Yeah.
So that's good because if somebody was cause remember they used to put them up and take them down. You didn't catch it. So I kind of like the fact that they keep them up.
That's cool. That's for sure.
So I can always refer somebody to go in there and check
go back
it out.
and look at it before it hit YouTube.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm ready. I'm like, I got my rounds done. I just gotta, I always like to be done a week before. That way I just have a week straight of practice and rehearsal.
That's big. I told someone earlier in the interview that I asked Danny Myers about a month ago, when do you know that you got it down? He said, bro, you don't know when you got it. He gave me an incident, his worst choke ever, which is within the pandemic era. He said, I went over 1,000,000 times, 15,000 times right before the battle. I don't know. I got on that stage. Something happened. I don't know what it is. It was a phone call from my wife or whatever it was. It was like, I just blinked and turned around. It's like, I knew I had my shit. I was ready. As soon as I got off the stage, I was spitting to one of my friends. I knew everything.
And you know what?
I was saying you got the, even when before the coin toss, if there's a problem with the cameras, you should be right there going over your shit.
And you know what? I was talking to some friends of mine. And I was, because they always hit me up after the battle, be like, what happened? I said, man, I had to slip up the third. They're like, yo, we got to fix that, what we got to do? And I said, bro, you know what the funny thing is? As much as I would love to say it's preparation, it wasn't that. I said, it's just one of those things that only a battle rapper will understand.
Okay.
It's like you literally rapping, and if you say and understand, and then you know the next line is, say, Cowboys and Girls or whatever, and as soon as you say and understand, you already know you don't remember Cowboys and Girls. And you see it coming before it even happened. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But here's the thing I'm noticing that I peeped. There's certain people in battle rap that you know for freestyle, like Sharon, A-Ward, obviously Charlie Clips. And then there's other people like, I didn't know he could freestyle. Like Chiller Jones, I didn't see that. Danger Zone, I never saw that in the beginning. Okay. But what I realized is a lot of dudes, this is where the shit gets tricky. You see it happening, but you're so determined to want to spit out that material that you fight with yourself to get out that.
Almost being stubborn.
Sometimes you just gotta accept it. I don't remember it and make a play.
I asked someone earlier, a top tier that's here, in an interview, he gave me kind of the same thing you gave me. I said, what do you do right there? Do you skip ahead? He said, I have skipped ahead. He said, there's been times where I'd have been dead in the water, but I just left that bar alone. I went to the next familiar thing in that round I can remember, and it's almost like it was a stumble to everyone. Some people didn't catch that I stumbled, you know what I mean? But it really was a terrible choke about to happen. He said, I just went ahead.
Yeah,
even if it didn't make no sense, I went ahead and started rapping.
It's better that you keep rhyming than you have the choke, because now they can't penalize you. All they can say is, at worst, I thought he was going to choke, but he played it off, but they can't say he choked.
This is something I've been seeing a lot this year.
All right.
My brother, last night, I seen some shit where Cat was doing just fine. And everyone left the building. He was not a well-known name. I don't think he had much of a fan following. But he was like, yo, hold that shit down. What shit was there to hold? There's nobody in the crowd.
Yeah.
But he knew he was rapping to the camera. He's like, what the fuck? He was like, then it came back to him. Yeah.
Like he bought time.
Hey, he bought some time.
Yeah.
But that shit, I try not to laugh, but I'm like, yo, that was actually very witty. And anybody, you know what I mean? What's up, Mike?
Everything good.
Anybody got serious experience would know that is a nice cheat code right there. To jump ahead, you know what I mean? You know, that's something that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
I seen that, I was like, more cats should do that.
Yeah, you gotta
like,
think.
yo, hold the fuck down.
You gotta think.
Hold that shit down. I'm out here rapping.
It's like being a
And
quarterback.
like kind of turn your head a little bit.
You gotta come up with something.
I got the gun. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It's like being a quarterback and you see the pocket collapsing and you feel like you about to get sacked.
Right.
You gotta think quick.
Yeah. Think on your feet.
You gotta think quick.
Think on your feet, man.
But I think sometimes that choke could have been prevented a lot of times because you in that fight of, I had this great material. You keep trying to get that. Where sometimes you just gotta, you know what? I told my friend the other day, because he don't battle rap. So I'm trying to explain to him how it works. I said, imagine you lost your keys. You're getting ready for work. You know you got an extra set of keys. But you so determined to find
That's
those keys.
That's a good analogy. Like, fuck that. I
you
want
could have just took
keys.
those keys and went to work.
Yeah, I'm going to be
but
late
you
for work.
find
I'm
those
find my
keys.
motherfucking,
And before you know it, you late.
Yep.
Fucking around trying to find those keys.
That's that ego right there.
Yeah, your pride won't let it go.
It's pride more than ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have just took those keys. You know, you could have took that extra rhyme and went with
By the
it.
time you got to work, you like, you know what? I left that shit on the dresser.
Yeah.
I'll just get it when I get home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, at least I was on time to work. Laugh it off type thing. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. We're gonna go ahead and check out these bars and these battles. You know what I mean? Gonna be power packed in here. About 3-4 hours late. That's battle rap time, but it's all good. You know what I mean? That means it'll last longer. We're gonna be way past midnight, and I like that kind of shit anyway.
What time the flight again? 5?
Like 5 in the morning. So
you're pretty much gonna leave here and go straight to the airport.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a car back. You know what I mean? You know, boom, boom. I might drive this bitch around a little bit. You know, I ain't got that 4Runner over there.
No, book 50. That man's a star right there. Stop playing.
Yes, he is. Yes,
Good?
he
Good to
is.
see you, dog. You gonna drink with me later? Why you gotta put my
Marino now.
Yeah, right. Colossians!
My man Hound Dawg Buck 51 for
No.
light skin television. We appreciate you, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
G-Game.
Bullpen Battle League. Next week, you can see him, y'all. Against Burns the Fireman.
That's when I dipped and I left.